Hi, in this video I am going to give you a very basic introduction to classes. As all of you already know that Java is an object oriented programming language, so it will follow the principle of class, object, and then we have inheritance, polymorphism, and the concept like this, and then we will gonna discuss about same in the later coming section. So let me move towards our class. So how we gonna discuss our class? We have to discuss, or we have to describe class with the help of class keyword and then name of our class. So let me put data over here, and you can put flower closing and bracket. So first thing in the class is constructors. So what is constructor? Let me will give you a very brief introduction. Constructor is something when you execute a class, now it's like a bunch of piece of code which will execute firstly. If you don't call it, that will execute automatically. If you go if you want to know more about the constructor, I can put link in the description. You can go and check out there. So I'm describing a constructor over here with the input parameter as name, and then I'm passing as this dot underscore name to name. You are why you use underscore, so that's like the concept I have described in the previous video. That's because of the privacy. I don't want my name to be accessed externally. That's why I'm describing in this way. So we have this dot underscore designation to as software engineer. So I'm putting as SE over here. We have this dot, say I'm putting level, coding level. Instead of rating out of 5, I'm putting as 4. So we already described our 3 parameter, and I want to create a getter for same. So we have get name, that will return me a name. So return, we have this dot underscore name, and I also want to return designation. So we have designation, and then no input parameters. So we have return this dot underscore designation. Okay, so we have use a small d over here. Okay, and then we have get level. Okay, so let me put is like uppercase, so it will be like more such kind of familiar, but you can use the lowercase. Okay, let me put all in the lowercase. We are using that camel case over here. That means only if, that first word. For example, we have something like this, I am Hari. Okay, if I want to write in a camel case, I am writing it in such a way as I, and then cap uh, a of M will be capital, so M, and the H letter will be in capital, so HRA. So that's how camel case will work. So I'm using the camel case over here. So we have written this dot underscore level. Okay, and then our getter is complete. So say I'm creating one more method that will increment my level. So we have increment, we have level, and then it will take, say it will don't take a parameter as of now, that will increase the level. So we have this dot underscore level plus plus. Okay, or you can also use this thing. We have this dot underscore level equal to this dot underscore level plus 1. If you are not familiar with this thing, you can use this thing as well. This thing will work in both the same way, but I'm using that increment operator over here. So you can also use this thing now. So say I'm creating one instance of this class. So I'm creating one instance as const and then putting Hari as our new data. So we have new data and I'm passing the name as Hari over here. So let's check. Then we have console.log over here as we have Hari dot name. Say control enter to run it. Say I'm giving the name Hari, and we can print console dot log over here, which is Hari dot we have say designation print. As you can see, you also get designation. So how you are getting, firstly this bunch of code will execute by using this. It will like create an object with name Hari and then like of data, so it will go to data, and then I'm calling designation, it will go to designation, and then like it will execute this line of code. So this line of code will say, line of code will say we have to return the designation value. So it will return this dot designation, which I already previously set over here. So it will return me this. In the same case scenario, I'm printing one more value as console dot log over here, as we have Hari dot level. So enter. See, you are getting a 4 over here. So let me clear the console, and I'm calling one more operator as console dot log operator, as say we have calling that increment operator. So we have Hari dot, let me use it, increment level. Okay, and then okay, not in the console side now. Okay, then I'm printing one more thing, console dot log over here. Say we have new level, and then we can use the new level as Hari dot level. So see we are getting that new level as 5. Why? Because I have already got that increment level function over here. So this will return me an incremented value by 1. So that's how this thing will work. So that's how you can describe class and use this thing over here. So let me move towards our constructor. Although we have some similarity between class and object syntax, there is one important method that set apart. This is called the constructor. So JavaScript always call the constructor every instant of time when the new object is created. For example, if I will create one more object which is const, then rn equal to new data, and then I'm passing as rn. If you see, like I have created that two instance, so what will happen, it will always call the constructor. So here I have given the memory to Hari, so it will call the constructor once, and then I'm given another memory to the rn, so it will call the constructor like second time. So that's how it will work. So let's discuss something about instance. So what is an instance? An instance is an object that contains the property name and method of a class in a uniquely property value. So what is an instance? Let's say I already like declared this class, and let me like put it in the this manner. I already created one class over here, and I with the help of this class I have created that instance. So you can like look over this how we can create an instance. We can use any keyword, so we have let, where, and something like that. For example, if I use let over here, see, it will work. Let me clear and run for you. See, it will work. But if you don't know what the difference between let, where, and this const, so go check out my first video on JavaScript, so you will be having a very clear understanding of that. So I'm using a const as per the requirement because I don't want to change this value in the future itself, or we can't initiate the const variable again. For example, I want to initiate that const array again, it will like throw me an error, which is that reference error. So we have something as method. So class method is the like syntax or something like object that we are enclosed between the method. For example, I have say these all are the method. So you have one more thing out. Can we like take get level as a method? Yes, you are, because that thing will returning me a value, and that will like producing anything like a bunch of piece of code. So let me show you. We can create one more method, which is say decrement level, and then this is the method. So I'm describing as this dot underscore level minus minus. I'm using a decrement operator over here. We have okay level over here. So if I put instead of a increment, I like put as a decrement over here using console C and then paste it down. Okay, you can see like new level will be 3. So let me run this. See, so that's how method will work, and you can use that method with the help of value instance, or you can also use to create our like your own method. So that's how method will work. You can also pass this thing as say I want to pass that like how much you increment the levels, and I pass it in a that way as we have underscore L. Okay, you can put in a this manner. So we have this dot underscore level, and then subtract it, okay, plus it by then assigning it to underscore L. Okay, then instead of an increment I'm like putting that increment, and then say I have to increment a person is performing really well, and I have to increment that level by 3. Okay, and then new level will be see, new level will be seen. How? Because 4 plus 3, it will like increase the count to 3, increase the count by 3. So we have 4, then 5, then 6, and then 7. So new level will be same. So that's how you can pass some parameter over here, and you can call this. So we have one more thing, we have like inheritance. So when multiple class share property or a method, that become the candidate of inheritance, a best tool used by developer to decrease the amount of code they need to write in a single page, or you can see in a single class. So they can create a number of classes based on the requirement. So let me show you a very quick demo for that. But before that, we need to discuss two more topic. While we are using the inheritance concept, we come up with the two names. Okay, let me like clear this thing and clear this thing as well. Okay, and say we come up with this thing. We have, okay, I'm putting as we have parent class, and then we have child class. or we can say as super class, or we can say donor class, but logically its name is parent and then child class. So if we go through that, and then let me will show you with the help of one very quick example. So we have increment level, or say I have created which is take, then uh, okay let me put okay let me put it in a that way. So we have name, designation level, and I have introduced some very few. One more thing over here, we have this dot underscore, say we have vacation. Okay, use that camera, vacation, then we have days over here, say put it to 20. Okay, and then we are assigning to as take vacation method over here. Okay, put the v in caps, and then passing that parameter as day. Okay, and then I'm subtracting this thing to vacation day. Say a person take the vacation, and then like in the year you have only 20 vacation, so we have to subtract it from over here. So how I'm subtracting, we are subtracting using this dot, and then I'm just copying vacation over here and then put it. Then I'm assigning, or we can say subtracting to day and this thing. So how we can put, we are creating that instance, say um, okay let me show. This is our, say this thing is our, say what do you want to, this is our parent class. So I'm describing it as parent, and I have one more thing, this is our child class. So say in a company you already created, in a IT company there are two kind of roles, which is developer and then tester. Say I have to use that data for the developer only. So how we can use this parent class to a child class? Say this thing is common for all. Okay, then designation and all these things. So we have some another property also, let me put in. We can use the child class using class, and then the new name is developer. Okay, and then we can extend this using extends keyword, and then putting the name of data over here using control C and then paste it down. Okay, and then I'm opening the class. In the class, as already told, first thing is the constructor itself, and then inside the constructor I'm passing, okay put it inside the constructor, I'm passing name, or say I'm passing as language for the developer. Okay, then say I have to use all this thing. So as you know, it only have one input parameter. So how we can pass the name? We can pass using this super keyword. So we have super name over here, and we have this dot underscore certif, or say we have this dot underscore say we have language equal to, we have language over here, and then I'm also assigning to its language. So this is our parent class and this is our child class, and then I want to create this developer. Say I hire a person named Hari as a developer, and how I can use this way. So we can use, so I'm describing with the const keyword, and hurry over here is our new, and then say developer. So we have name over here, so name, obviously we have hurry, and then we have language, say I'm putting a JavaScript over here. And then we can also use this method. As you already know, it don't have this designation and vacations, so I can call this method because this parent, all this method now will get automatically inherited to the child class. Say I have created that object of only this child class. Now I can use that method which is like primary from the parent class. How? Say like we have console.log, and then we have hurry dot, say I want to put designation, so I'm just copying and then paste it down. And let me clear the console for you, and then this, see, you are already getting this thing. So that's how we can use the concept of parent and child. And you can also use as I previously show you, you can also put this hurry dot like name if you want. See, we are getting hurry and sc over here. And if you want that level, or we can also use this level as level, say that automatically all these method are inherited from parent class to the child class when we use the extend keyword over here. In addition to inheritance feature, child class can also own their property, their getter, their setter, and the method itself. Say I'm creating one more thing over here. Let me pull this out and pull this out. Okay, so say we have inside the method we have get language, which is programming language. Don't compare it with the speaking language and all this. So we have this dot underscore. Okay, I have to return, so return this dot underscore language. Okay, and we'll show you one more trick. What say one more very quick tricks that will you have to remember in your mind. Say I'm putting, or I'm describing the value of both this parameter. So I'm describing with the const, as I'm creating one more method as instance, sorry, I'm creating one more instance of data. We have const underscore hurry, and then new data, and then put it as name as hurry over here, and say we have const and then hurry equal to new, say we have developer over here, and then passing the name as hurry, comma, we have JavaScript. Okay, so we have to print console dot log over here, and then inside the console dot log I'm printing as hurry dot, say we have language, and then printing it out. See, you can print JavaScript, but if you print underscore hurry and then language, it will throw me an error, or it will say it's undefined, because I already didn't define same as the above. So that thing will create one concept in our mind. All this method, that parent class I can get in the child class itself, but the method in the child class we can't access in the parents class. So that's how that nature will work. Simply I will like all the things which belong to parents are already like get promoted or get this thing to the children, but the property that children have don't have a like right of parents to own that property. So that's concept also will work over here. So that's how you can use this concept. And then and then we have something say as static keyword. So let me create one more thing over here as we have static. Okay, let me clear it out. And then we have a static keyword over here, which is, say we have generate, we have password. Say I want to give that password to that new employee. So we have let say we have underscore data, we have say pass. Okay, then okay, then I'm putting some as like math dot floor. Okay, like let me put this thing because I have like some space related issue. So we have math.floor and I'm accessing that random variable. So we have math.random and then multiplied it by 1000, and then say simply like I want to return this thing. So we have return underscore pass. Okay, so if you know like we can put cons. Okay, let me create one more. We have say we have say we can like I want to access the generate password. So how we can access? So we have console dot log over here, which is developer per, and then we have dot. Okay, I'm creating that copy password and then paste it down. So you will see you can't access this thing, it will like give me only this thing. Okay, we have math.flow.random. Okay, so if you want to access this thing you can directly access this thing. Say it will like give me, hey, this thing will contain this method now, and see. Okay, but if I create function, so let we have hurry equal to new. Okay, let me put this as a control C. Okay, due to like just understand, due to some like things on a single page now I'm creating this thing like escaping the data and all this, huh? So we have developer over here and then passing hurry comma javascript over here and then paste same thing. Okay, like putting as a hurry instance. So we can't access, it will give me a reference error or it will give me an undefined. Why? Because the above example will give error because you can't call static method with an instance. We can directly call this method. Say we can directly call this method, it will. Okay, okay, like instead of we have to. Okay, we have developer over here and then I have to use. Okay, let me put as a hurry, it will give me an reference error. Okay, let me clear and run this. It will give me an reference error or which is equal to the undefined. Why? Because we can't access that static method with the help of instance, but we can like use this method with generate keyword. So say like I want to access that generate, so I'm using as developer and I can access this thing. So it will give me, hey, this thing will contain a function which which you can like put it in a code, or you can like try to run this thing. So that's it for our class. Hope you have learned something about like classes in the JavaScript. So if you want like notes for this thing, like I have put all the notes in the description, you can go and check out this. You can also like copy the commands. I have already like pasted that commands in the description. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.